Hey, I haven't done an update video on my collection in a while. I thought I'd go ahead and get this one out of the way today because I have a very big piece of my collection leaving soon. Going to a good home, going to a new home. Something I haven't had that long, but I didn't want to ever get rid of it. But I had an offer that too good to refuse, and it's going to a really good home. So I'll get to that here in a little bit. Start off. That's one of the terror trucks that the models I used to make. This is one of the very first ones. Got a little skin and bone saw in the bed of the truck. Don't make those anymore. I just don't have time. There's one of my Excaliburs that I built. This one I've just let go. I haven't been polishing or anything. You can see the oxidation, everything. This is the number 9. But the one that I'm going to hang on to. I've had people offer to want me to build them another one or buy this one, but I just, like I said, I don't have time. And I don't ever plan on building anymore, so this one's going to stick with me. There's a replica of the Leatherface toy. There's a dog spike off the actual real Excalibur that Jason Guy owns. That came off of there. There's a little silhouette light up stand I've made in the past. Chrome skull that I was doing experimenting on when I was doing chroming when I restored the other trailer saw. There's a replica of the light, same light that was used in the film. Speaking of trailer saw, there is the real one from the trailer. Of course, there, like I said before, there's 2 of these that were made. One that came out of the water. And then this one was the one that was when the lightning hit and it starts up and runs. This one fully runs. Smoke comes out of the pipes there and everything. Really, really cool. I love this. I'm so happy to have this in my collection. There's a display stand that I make. There's a trailer mask. One of the masks that James and I offered. And that's the prototype mask, the plate stand that I was going to originally offer with them, but I ended up changing my mind because they couldn't come out consistent. So up here, another display, a picture, light up picture. Oh, on the ceiling there's my saw. There's that bad boy. Oh, and over here, that's one of my very first skin and bones that I made. It's actually not even the correct saw. But, I've always kept it as a running saw. I use that every now and then. But, go back over here. Here's the piece that I've just sold, made a deal on. It's one of the stunt masks made from the film, given away by Fangoria after the film was finished. They gave away, as far as we know, 3 of these. There's 3 that I know of. This one's in really great condition. Signed by Kane, signed by Greg Nicotero on the inside. Made out to the person that originally won it. I'm the 3rd owner. I can follow its lineage all the way back. There's a mask display plate that I made for the new owner. He requested that I make something. And that's what I came up with. Wood, real leather. That's a stand I made specifically for this mask. Now I'm going to repurpose it to probably hold my Excalibur. Because I've got some other masks that, I need some room for. Spent a lot of time designing that. There's all kinds of little hidden Easter eggs, I guess you would call. One of them being, every one of these is a dog spike off of an Excalibur I made. Off the actual ones. I saved every one on every Excalibur I ever made. There's 17 total on here. All around. There's 3 skulls for part 3. There's some other little hidden things in back there that I designed, but it all ties into the film. Here are some signed memorabilia from Jeff Burr. Photo, there's one back there. There's some signed from RA. More stuff that Jeff Burr sent me a few years ago. More RA signed photos. Oh, that's from the original film there. It's a film cell. It actually has the cell is from the trailer, which is kind of funny, not from the actual film. These tie into one of the masks that I have. RA signing one of Louis Fry's the Saw's Family Limited Edition mask, which is right over here. That's that mask. That's the number 1. Bob Simpson version 3, I believe. Yeah, I believe that's a version 3. No, I'm sorry, version 2. He didn't do a version 3. So Louis Fry, that's the one signed in that photo right there by RA. Going over, there's another Bob Simpson. That is, that's a version 2. That's the version 1. SFX, Samuel Dean. Drop down. That's one of James Woodley's. That's a silicone stunt mask that we did. And that was, of course, cast off of that very mask right there. Peyton, MD Studios. This is the number 15 of the hero masks that James and I came out with. I actually got special plans for that one. I have something in the works that is going to be really cool. I've never seen done before for my personal collection. There's another, that's artist proof stunt mask right there that James and I came out with. There's another artist proof, 2 of them actually, of the hero. Actually, no, I take that back. I think this is one of the artist proofs. He did 2 artist proofs. This is one of them, and this is one of them off of the production line as well. I don't remember what number that one is. Going up, Distortions Unlimited. That one actually, where is? Yeah, there it is. Still got the tag on it. There's a Distortions face mask, still got the tag on it. The Trick or Treat Studios, I left the tag on it too. I don't know why. Mainly because my Distortions still had it on it, so the official ones, I just left it on there. There's a High Def Effects. That's a number 1. Actually, almost every one of these are number 1s, except for, of course, you know, production line ones that can't be. That's a number 0 High Def Effects of his version 2. I think that one kind of looks like Groot. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Dementia Productions, Masks by Vin, that's a number 1. What else do we have? Leatherface. I got some stuff over here, some posters and things, but that's from part 1. There's a Spanish poster with it's part 3, but it's got a picture of Bubba. There it is. Trying to get a full. It's amazing how many masks are based off of the one single film. The one mask. But there it is as of today. What is today? November 2nd? 3rd? Somewhere in there. 2019. Kind of sad to see this mask go, but like I said, it's actually going to a horror museum in Germany. So if I had to choose anyone to pass this mask on to, that's a great home for it, because the gentleman that owns now this mask, he also owns the ones from the remake, the second remake, the beginning, from Texas Chainsaw 3D. He owns production-made masks from those films as well. So this one will go right in at home. I have no questions that it's going to be taken care of. Probably better than I have. I've kept it in this case on the display. And it's actually in really good shape for as old as it is. I mean, it's not deteriorated, it's not rotted, there's no paint flaking off. It's in great shape for being, made in 1989. But there it is. One of these days I'm going to give an update on everything else. I've kind of expanded my Friday the 13th collection a little bit. Also kind of expanding out to the Halloween stuff, mainly because I'm offering more stuff from those films. So it's an excuse to expand my collection, where I used to only collect TCM 3. Alright, later.